Okay, boom. So we back. Hey. And we back. Okay, so this is part 6. I gotta redo part 4, but this part 6. Yeah, this part 6. The part about how like these womanizers be womanizers. Okay, so you know how you got alphas, but you also have betas. But alphas and betas can carry the same type of traits, but they just alpha or beta. You feel? Okay, boom. So here's what a beta womanizer is, right? And this is a person with little dick energy. And this is oftentimes the people that really we can visibly, obviously see that they have little dick energy. But when it comes down to the womanizer, we never really realize that they actually do have little dick energy, right? So let's talk about the beta. The beta is the one we always know they got little dick energy. Anyway, let's talk. So you know how I told you the womanizer, the typical womanizer is the one that's gonna date he has an image to maintain. So he gonna try to date the finest woman, he gonna try to have the nicest car, he gonna try to be the image, right? And but he seemed like he never satisfied, right? And literally would try to humble every woman that he's with. Okay, boom. Let's talk about the beta. The beta does the same thing. The only difference is he don't have none of that. He ain't got none of that. He's often viewed as the good guy. Now, where the confusion is him being the good guy is the fact like you have those men who are actually good guys, and you have those men that are actually just comfortable in a position. But they'll try to sell you this dream like, I want to live with you. I want to be bigger than life with you. I want to grow with you. I want to progress with you. I want to do this with you and yada, yada, yada. But when in reality, they don't. They're actually comfortable where they are. They're happy and content where they are. And even though they might be quote unquote good guys, they will pick at you little by little by little by little by little over time. So you remember how I say you always gonna lose when you're dealing with little dick energy, you gonna always lose something. When you're dealing with a beta, it's gonna take a long time, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Versus a womanizer, he's more mission, like he's quick to do the job and keep going. Versus the beta womanizer who's gonna do it over a period of time. What I mean is it's like, you know, like I said, they're gonna sell you the dream. They're gonna try to date the baddest woman or the woman that's typically out of their league. They're gonna try to make the most, you know, all the money and this, that, and the third, but ain't never really got no money. They're gonna try to maintain this image, but they'll be the image of the good guy, right? And so that's how they get you to stay in these relationships for long periods of time, because the image is the good guy versus the alpha womanizer, which is the image is the boss guy, the it guy. You get it? For them are trying to present this image like they are the best option. But either way, if you start coming up short, whether he is the best option or the good guy option, it's still little dick energy. And if you pay attention, these guys literally go after the same type of women. Now the only thing is like the womanizer he gets off on trying to humble you, right? Versus the beta guy who will say he wants you to settle. He gets off on making you settle for the little that he's offering you. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same, just different sides of the coin. It's different sides of the same coin. Right? So the beta guy would be like, oh, this is all that I have. This is all that I can give you. When the truth is, he can actually give you more. If he worked harder, tried something different, learned something new. You know what I mean? Like, he could actually give you more. Like, he got time. He got energy. He got the knowledge. He got the know-how. But he's comfortable. So he's going to try to humble you by saying that you think you better than me. You think you bigger than life and da-da-da-da. Which he already knew dating you ahead of time that you was already out of his league and you was on some other shit. But he sold you that same dream that the other womanizer did, didn't he? When he said, oh, baby, I want to build with you. I want to have this with you and da-da-da-da-da. But he came off as the good guy, right? And that's what confused you. Them sneaky, they sneaky. But the truth is that he can actually do what he needs to do so that y'all can have all of that. But he's not going to do it because he's comfortable where he is. And the more you allow him to be comfortable, the more he's going to bring you down little by little by little by little to his level of his ego. Little, keyword, little by little by little, little dick energy. Ways to identify these men, right? A man that has no solution is the problem, right? So, like, for instance, like I said, these men will try to date boss type women, right? And they'll try to break you down, right? So they'll date boss type women because 9 times out of 10, most of them actually came from boss type women. Believe it or not, that's how they know how to get you. Because their mothers are like that. That's how they know. Exactly what to do to keep you in pocket and or break you down, believe it or not. But they'll go for the hot salt, like boss type women who independent, who know how to handle the situation without them. So they know coming into the situation, you ain't gonna ask for them for much because you got it. They already know that because their mothers was probably like that. So they know exactly who they're dealing with. A man dates his mother. A woman dates her father. Until you figure out who you actually want to be with. Real talk. Let me finish up in the next part.